was good. Something just came in the mail today from Apple. It's the first time where I decided to just do online shopping fully. Normally, I don't really like doing online shopping, but the only exception was the MacBook, and the Sony camera. With the MacBook, I had to get specific. Normally you can do a specific specifications with it. If you go into an Apple store, you can't get it out this blue like that. So you have to. It's better to do it online and do that whole thing. And then with the camera, if you guys are into cameras like me, you guys will know that it's really hard to get cameras and physical retail stores anymore because online shopping has taken over. But it's the first time where I have picked up from a retail store. I decided to just do it online because it's a drive to the Apple Store. Here it is. The Apple Watch product red. This is the Series 9. The 45mm red aluminum GPS. I've had the Series 7. I've reviewed it on my channel. I've also, for just a couple of months, had the Series 3 and SE, but those I returned it just because with at least, so at the time Apple was selling the Series 3 not too long ago, but I decided to return it because it was going to be out of date. And with the SE first generation, I was like, for me, at the time when they were just releasing two versions of the Apple Watches, for me it wasn't really worth getting an SE when I could just buy the actual Series 7, because that would have lasted me a lot longer. My HomePod had turned on, so yeah. Now, obviously, I wish I could do a top-down view. In the past, I was able to, but if you guys have seen my older videos, I had a different setup to where I was able to place a camera that will allow me to do the top-down view. I don't have that kind of setting right now, so yeah. Like, here it is. Like this, I'm just going to show you this. Here it is, the product red. There are these tabs over here. You can see the red outline. So yeah, I wish they released like a product red version of the iPhone 15. So apparently this is the first time where I don't see a product red color for the 15 lineup. I wish they released it for the Pro. I would have picked up that color. But the black color is actually not that bad. But if they had the product red option, I would have gone it then and there, honestly. So it looks like we got the device itself. And this. And then inside the packaging, the product red outline. So essentially part of this will go to, I don't know what organization, but part of this part of the money that was spent on this watch would go towards some cause. I don't remember which one, but this is why I enjoy getting red products, not just because they're pretty cool, but these at least go towards to HIV and AIDS to help stop them. So in a sense, you're killing two birds with one stone, since you are donating for the good cause while getting a new piece of technology. So yeah. Okay, let's unbox this device first. So there are these tabs underneath. I don't want to show my UPC and serial number. Okay, and this is the 45mm red case, which I prefer. And here's the thing, I didn't know this until recently. So for a bit, I did get this series, the SE second generation, just to try it out. But recently, Apple did this thing where doesn't matter if you get the 45mm or the 41mm, they ask you options for the band. Do you want a smaller band or a bigger band? Which honestly, I love, and this is the reason why. As a guy who is a watch collector, I want to love watches. My favorite one is this. I do have a similar type watch from Citizen. Here's the issue. So most of these are perfect size bands, but the Citizen watch I'm talking about, which I've featured it on my videos multiple times, I'll do a full review down the road. The strap on is so big, but there's no way to actually get like another type of strap from Citizen. They don't offer a variety of ones. They only offer one kind, and the strap itself is too big. And then just getting a third party one doesn't really fit in the Citizen watch perfectly. So having an option of different strap size for different size um, watches is pretty cool. Okay, so let's open this. Designed by Apple in California. Dude, this red sleeve looks good actually. Oh Oh, look at this glorious watch. I've messed around with the Series 9 at the Apple Store, but I've never seen a red colored Apple Watch in person. I've only seen images and whatnot. It looks so good. I've tried the red color iPhone once, a couple of times when Apple at the time when Apple was releasing the 7 and 7 Plus, and those were like the main iPhones. They released the color for both variants, so I was able to mess around with those phones. And they released the. I know for a fact that besides the watch, the only other product red color they make for their electronics is the iPhone. Besides the watch, is the iPhones. So looking at the watch, I really love it. It's a beautiful like rose dark red type color. So I'm filming on my iPad because once I start the process of setting up my Apple Watch, I have to use my iPhone, and I want to kind of show the setup process. Here's the strap. So one easy tear. Oh, this is cool. This is a different packaging from what I've dealt with. So it's a little pouch over here, and they tell you how to use the strap. One thing is, I wanted this to be red, but I didn't want the silicone strap. Honestly, it's nice to have the red silicone strap. So yeah, paperwork. The other box where my Apple Watches, and has the charger underneath the paperwork. So let's take this out. If Apple decides to, I guess, make a version of the Apple wireless charger that they were trying to do back in 2017 when they announced the iPhone 15, the iPhone 10, that would be great. Okay, so it looks like I pull it out from here. Okay, so here it is. Okay, here's the strap. I guess I set it up like this. So here's the red strap. So with this device, the device itself, it's like the red of this looks really good. This red strap just looks kind of pinkish on screen. It's kind of more of a lighter red. But it's the first time where I own two Apple products that came out at the same time. This iPad I'm filming on was released in 2020. I got the Fortune iPad Air. I have the MacBook Air M2 chip that came out last year, which I bought last year, and then the iPhone 50 obviously came out a couple months ago, including the Series 9. So yeah. I didn't get the cellular version. I got the GPS one just because. Honestly, even let's say if you have the GPS, the cellular version of the watch, you should always have your phone on you. I always have my phone on me. So I'm just setting this Apple Watch up. Okay. Now I just need to open up the app. Okay, so it looks like it pulled up on over here. Continue, and it detected a red Apple Watch, but it's showing a black stripe. Okay. Allow self for myself. Okay, so here it is. Let me show it on screen. Okay. Oh. Okay, so it looks like it's pairing. Restore from backup. Let's see if I have any old ones. Okay, so there is one 45mm, which was from my Apple Watch Series 7, which I'm gonna get that restored. It's just loading. But yeah. I feel like everyone will. I think the 45mm, not the 45mm strap, the medium slash large strap will fit most people. But it's cool that you're getting an option of a smaller one, honestly. Let me see the size of this. So this is a T-Cell C-Star strap. It is a type bigger, but it's more adjustable here. And then, so I'm just on the agreement page. It's loading. Let's go. So currently, this is my daily driver watch. It's it is a what you call it, a diver's watch. But then I wear this watch from Susan. I've been using this for a while actually. It's my one of my favorite watches of all time from Susan. It's a watch that, so if you know, there's a lot of Formula One racers or just racers in general, right, who drive race cars. NASA drivers and whatnot, they will wear a watch similar to this where they can keep track of timing. This is a watch made for those race car drivers. I really love the build on this, and it's really cool. And it uses the light to power the watch instead of you know, quartz battery, and it's not an automatic one where based on your movement you have to shake it, or like where you have to wind up the dial to power this watch. So yeah, I create a passcode for this. Let's create a 4-digit passcode for me to use Apple Pay. Right, use code. Okay, there we go. Now we can just adjust the text size. Let's make it a little bit big enough. Okay. I don't want to give away my info. Safety, there's a crash detection and backtrack and whatnot. Continue. Oh, it's loading. Oh, let's set up on my Apple Pay. Okay. Just setting up my Apple Pay. I love this MagSafe wallet. It's a pretty nifty tool for me to carry my cards without bringing my wallet if I ever forget to. So yeah. I have a question for all of y'all while I'm setting up my Apple Watch. People who use the Samsung Watch and whatnot, like the Android Wear watches, like it's not as optimized as like Apple, but like how is it like people not just use Apple watches, but like not people who don't just use Android watches. I'm talking to specific people who switch from the Apple Watch to the Android Wear. In a sense, how is it like switching? Because I've had Android tablets and smartphones in the past and used Chromebooks in the past for school. I've never had an Android watch. And now with how now after having a job as a college student, like I've already switched to iPhone by that time. So there's no point for me to gain Android Wear when I have iOS. How's it like, honestly? Like, just let me know in the descriptions down below. So here's the device in its entirety. So I don't have to put in a passcode. It just needs it for an Apple Watch. But anytime I take it out my wrist, that's when the passcode activates. The reason the passcode activates doesn't really activate until I take off the wrist is because it's always on, unlike my iPhone, where obviously it's not attached to my body. Alright, so obviously I need the passcode every time. So for me, I have the Apple credit card, the Apple card. So using that really helps a lot. And I use it to, like, because I'm a college student, I use it to help get myself a MacBook Air on a student discount, and I'm able to finance it. The student discount price of the MacBook Air. And because of that, like with that, I don't get any APR on it or anything, which is pretty cool. Which, like APR is just a scam. So yeah, let me install YouTube Music because I use that a lot over Apple Music. So yeah, so let's see what apps are there to use. Okay, let's see if we get any. Okay, so I gotta verify. Gotta set this whole thing. Because I do have the product red one, I'm able to get certain faces in the red variant. So let me take a look. So I do get these colors down here. Let's see. I do get this red variant over here. Let's see. No. Let's see. Okay, I don't get it over here. No. I do get this one. Let's see. I do get the red accents over here. Not over here. I do get this one, I'm assuming is only for the product red device. Because I do get this red one, Nike face. What else? And then I get these red looking light ones over here. And then some of them over here. You see red ones over here. Let's see over here. So there's this red one. Not here. I do get these two red ones. Not here. This one I get red variant. These ones. And yeah, it shows you the new watch face, and these two are like the red variant. So far, I'm gonna give this a try to see. And if I like it, I'm gonna keep it because I'm against using smartwatches, but I've used Apple Watch in the past, and in terms of smartwatches, they are pretty good. Yeah. Obviously, one cool thing about using an Apple, well, smartwatches in general, if you have the Android or the Apple version, you could honestly just control the camera using this, which is pretty cool. Especially when it's hard, like the rear camera I tested out, released a video on the Switch, used the rear camera, and as I was editing it, it looked amazing. Oops. It looked amazing, so, like, since I will have, like, a viewfinder over here, I'll be able to kind of record myself using the Apple Watch. I'm going to be able to record myself using the rear camera of the iPhone just because of the Apple Watch. So yeah, which is pretty cool. cool. So you can see I am moving around the camera right now. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. As always, please stay tuned for more videos. As always, hit the subscribe button, share this video with everyone else, give this a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and click on the notification bell icon. So yeah, stay tuned for my update on this. So yeah, I'll give like more of an update. I'll do like a video where I kind of do a review with this plus this together to see how it is. Just because these two are the newest lineup, they both came out around the same time, so it does make sense to kind of do a side by side review on it, since they work together. The Apple Watch, in order for the Apple Watch to work, you really need an iPhone, and I have the new one, the 15 Pro, so I'll do a side by side video. So yeah, for the next video. So yeah, thank you as always. Please stay tuned for more and stay safe.